Hey everyone, Aarolei here, and we are back with yet another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today, we're going to tackle the Desch Lost Chapter LUFENIA, aka Ancient Memories Lost Chapter, and my goal, as of course before I begin this year, my goal is to at least hit 1K subscribers, and I've been expanding my channel slowly to not only include this DFFOO content, but we've been doing some playthroughs of some other games like Cthulhu Saves the World and The Longest 5 Minutes. Anyway, I hope to have another kind of video for you guys, hopefully sometime next week as well. Anyway, you can help me reach this goal, of course, for my 1K subscribers with your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Thank you so much for tuning in, and guys, we're gonna get ready and get started. This fight is something else. Anyway, let's get started. I got this Squall, I got Desch, I got Arciela. I don't feel bad I Arciela this because you got... Okay, you know what? I'm going ahead of myself. Let me reel back a moment. And I just want to say this fight is actually... It starts off kind of tame. The orb is very easy to handle. You just need to do an AoE HP. It just needs to be damage that hits both targets. So, you know, somebody like obviously Squall here, he's going to always, even with his follow-up, do that's some sort of damage to both targets. So as long as you're doing that, you'll always keep the orb managed. There are some off-turn characters that can also help you with this orb in case you don't have a lot of options. Trey, Gladio, and I know Gao can do it. I feel like I'm missing one here. Oh, of course, Yang. He just came out. So all those characters on the off turn will do AoE HP damage depending on the stance of the character or if you have certain buffs, all that kind of stuff up. So there's conditions for all that, but it can be done. And yeah, so I don't know why I did Dissension first, but you know what, we'll do another Dissension, it's fine. Anyway, so there's a lot to talk about with this fight. First off, they are launch immune. Yay, we have another launch immune fight already. Gosh, they just don't want us to really Kais and cloud everything to death, and Dark Knight's Death, if you happen to have him too. So there's that, they're launch immune. And they start off in this Magia state, which you see these like 4 little floaty balls around them. That's the Magia state. When they are in the Magia state, your brave gains are lowered. So things like, you know, your brave batteries that you use for skills like, what's it called? Jeez, I can't think. Let's say you use somebody like Aerith, and when you use Healing Wind, you won't gain as much brave when you use Healing Wind, for example. So there we go. So let's Benzo Kukin again. And that's beautiful damage. Okay, and when they get to the Physica state, I'll talk about that. But they'll stay in this form for several turns, and then after so many of them, and I think they wind up using like a certain move set, they'll wind up swapping. Both of them will swap at the same time until we get under 50%, and then they're going to permanently stay in Magia state, like Magia state, like plus. It's like a plus version. It's and they get insane, but we'll talk about that too when we get there. Right now, we've just been opening up and just kind of paying attention to things. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Because I don't want to spam too hard. I can actually run out of Desch skills if I'm not careful. Okay, so A's probably going to HP attack me, but nope, he can't. So, too bad for him. Okay, so we're going to Ascension. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I not capacity breaking? Well, because I'm going to do it when they swap their first time. And after that, we'll worry about it then. Okay. Do that again. Okay. So, I guess, until we get to certain points at this juncture, I'll talk about Desch's board, since I boarded him, because I mean, I have the baby Mog pass, so I get a lot of extra character board points. But I'm really upset a little bit. Like, there's some good things going on in these boards, but like, I feel like they just should have given him just a little bit more. So Desch is very good at aggressive game strategy. So if you have an aggressive game plan, Desch is an amazing enabler for that, because with his defensive support kit, and his elemental enchants and everything, and how electric floor works, he gets a lot for helping enable these things. And giving him minus 30 HP damage reduction was super smart. I'm not going to complain about that whatsoever. I want to stress that. And we'll get into this more because we're now in Physica state. So when they are in this Physica state, these little wyvern things, the Flumen Dracos, they greatly reduce brave damage taken, and every time they go into this stance, they are going to actually remove all debuffs on them. Doesn't matter what kind, framed or not, they will remove them. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and capacity break and talk about Desch boards some more. So the thing is with Desch, before you would plan around his stances so you could take less brave damage, especially against HP attacks. So that whole minus HP damage thing is great in that theory. But the problem becomes they only gave him that and then like some extra damage on the weakness damage bonus. So it's like 60% now or something like that from 40%. So cool. And also he opens up with the electric floor debuff or buff, I mean, on himself. So he can, the electric area debuff. So at that point, as well, he doesn't have to immediately open with electric floor on like turn 3. He doesn't have to do that anymore. Okay, so in a couple more turns, these guys are probably going to switch back to Magia, which is awesome. That's the easier state to honestly handle, in my opinion. So yeah, about Desch some more. The whole thing is with the electric floor, I do appreciate they kind of changed the like attack a little bit and how the damage is distributed. My issue with it is that I really wish it went to splash damage, or they gave him free skill use after. He just needed more, guys, because like the damage and requirements in fights are getting insane, and Desch's damage has fallen off quite severely. This wouldn't be so much an issue if like you could spam a little harder or something with him. I don't know. Maybe give him like an HP damage bonus so that he could continue to further enable. So like you would take less damage, but you're also able to deal more damage while Desch is in the party. I feel like that really, like just even like a 10% HP damage buff really would have done so much for this character. And I just am very sad. I think he was a great character when he was released, and he was one of my MVPs for the well-known Hell Month LUFENIAs. If you were around for that, those fights were awful for different reasons, but they were very, very awful. I want this guy to move out of the Physica state ASAP. I don't want to keep locking their HP attacks out. Okay, so there we go. We'll heal there. Which one's lower? Oh, neither. Really? Okay. That's fine. So they're about to actually swap back to Magia, I think, after this next HP attack. That's kind of how it seems to work. So they're going to both swap, actually, and they will not drop their debuffs when they swap from Physica to Magia. Yay! Okay, cool. Please swap, guys. You gotta be kidding me. Please! They don't want to swap out of this one. I really want them to swap out of this one because they take, like, a lot less brave damage. It's annoying. Anyway. Okay, so I think I said the main things I wanted to say about Desch's LV boards. They're not good. They're kind of good, but like they could have gone. I don't understand why they gave him so little. It's not like he was a super popular character pick. Maybe they were a little nervous with him because like his kit's actually quite solid overall. Yeah, the damage isn't the best, but that's not why you're bringing Desch anyway. But with the way things are going, and he doesn't battery at all, I really felt like they should have given him just that little extra more. It really would have done a lot for the character. Okay, so a solid barrel again. We're getting him under the 70% mark, getting close anyway. So cool. It's when we get them under that 50% mark. This fight gets wild. Okay, so we're gonna dissension. Let's go ahead and Renzo as well. Okay, we're gonna get Bubble out. Oh, I need to swap Desch's stance. He's still lowering magic damage. Or physical damage, I mean, not magic damage. Alright, we will definitely take care of that in just a second. Alright, there we go, sir. Yes, there. Alright, beautiful stuff. And we're gonna assault trigger the 66% 1B here, the Flumendrico. Kind of like the name. They look cool too, but these guys are not cool in terms of fighting them. Alright, we're back in Physica. So as you saw, again, they removed everything. She should do near max damage. There we go. Not too bad. But yeah, if you happen to get Desch and you are a newer player, I don't know, I guess you could build him. And he would help you out with certain fights because of the damage reduction and everything. But I would not go out of my way to chase this character. If you get Yang, cool. If you were pulling for that yesterday and you happen to get Desch, I don't know if building him as a newer player is wise. If you're a veteran, I mean, he's great for Abyss. He's a yellow sword user, but then like there's a lot of other yellow sword users. Like, I don't know, everybody and their mom pulled lightning, so it's like, okay, well, it just depends. Maybe you need another yellow crystal in Abyss or something. Sure. He's alright. He'll get you through Abyss for sure. I used him actually before the boards on the Abyss stage, so because I do not have lightning, and I needed a healer to pair with who was it? It was Jack and Sarah. So yeah, we were hitting pretty hard there. Oh snap! That man did like nothing. Oh, because I had capacity break on, so he wasn't. They always set their HP. Or I'm sorry, not their HP, but their Brave to 0 when they do those, and then he couldn't really gain anymore, because I guess I don't know. He just couldn't do any damage. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with capacity break there. Yay, Arciela, super, super good character, and I undersold it. Alright, so once we get these guys under 50%, like I said before, they're going to enter into Magia State, the Magia State Plus version, and they're going to remove all their debuffs one more time, and they are going to permanently stay in this Magia Plus state. And at that point, they're going to gain like a bazillion Brave reduction. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't even remember the exact number percentage wise, but it is an absolutely bonkers number. And when so you need to set up really fast again, because they're going to start spamming these AoE HP attack things, and it's awful. They are relentless. So you want to give them as few turns as possible, because you can also only take 1500 damage to win this LC's HP requirement. Alright, we're getting really close to that 50% mark though. And that's where things get scary. We're going to try to get ourselves set back up really fast when we get there. Alright, knock walls here. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this finishing touch. I know it's not gonna do like launch, but I just did it for the damage there, okay guys? Alright. Alright, Squall's up. So we're gonna okay, do I wanna do I'm thinking here guys, I have to think real quick. So I already know A is gonna go under 50% from this onion attack, most likely. Okay, cool. Do this. And both of them are now under 49%. So here we go. This is where the real battle begins. Is right here. So they're gonna buff themselves. Special count. The countdown's gone at this point. The warp's gone. But Magia State Plus is what they enter into, and these guys are absolutely bonkers. It is the stupidest thing. I can't tell you how toxic this is. So you're gonna try to lock them out as best as you can. Alright, perfect. Now we're gonna go over here and I'm gonna hit B with this. I don't play around. Alright, so next thing's next. We're going to cast this. Alright, and I have that blade beam still from Cloud. We're going to use that next. This will also give me another turn for Arciela, and we can finally swap for Garland. Alright. So, they're going to go in a pattern now of using, how do they do this? They do the magic attack, the bubble out plus, and then they swap to Dragon Tornado plus, and they just do like all this HP, these HP attacks. Cool, right? No, it's not cool at all. Alright, so... I'm gonna activate this, and we're gonna let these booger butts take their turn because I'm gonna HP silence them. So we're gonna let them have their turn. It's cool. They're gonna get their one turn. And after that, we're gonna call Garland. Okay, we did it. So now we're gonna check the turns. We're gonna Renzo Kukin, and we're gonna swap Arciela out. And we're gonna activate the BT effect. And we're gonna go ahead and summon right away too. Before we do that, I'm gonna activate this. We're gonna go ahead and summon, and we're just gonna play like normal. All right, so here. And Garland's gonna help boost this damage a good bit for Squall, and we're gonna do pretty good. We're gonna lock them out of doing anything for a bit. Okay, I'm gonna hit B here, and I'm gonna let Garland have A. Oh no, my Van cat, my boy cat, Van Helsing, he is crying. Awkward. Okay, Like I said, I was gonna hit A with Garland here. Okay, so when Squall gets his next turn, we're going to burst, because I don't care to deal with this fight and it's bullcrap. Alright, we're going to activate this. And we're probably going to just spam the LB from here on with Garland, mainly because I want to keep this damage pretty even, and I need to keep them both delayed. Okay, cool. So we're gonna activate this Blizzard combo before we go in, and that way I'll get an attack boost, well, ability recovery. We're gonna go and we're going to burst, guys. Okay, so let's just get the HP plus out of the way. So all Onion Knight's base call does, guys, is it just gives you a small attack boost, but I'm just taking it because I can. Okay. Alright. Oh, snap. I did not mean to hit that. Oh, snap. That's embarrassing. I meant to hit the LB, but my finger slipped there. Oh, well. Let's hope that does not cost me this fight. I don't think it should. Ooh. Hopefully, I'm not wrong there. Anyway. But it's actually okay because they are paralyzed right now. So even if they did take their turn, they're not going to hurt me, which is good. Because, again, you can only lose 1500 HP. And that includes not letting Garland really get a hit for any HP damage while he's out for 2 more turns. Alright. And I'm going to cast some Electric Flora here. Alright, Electric Flora action. Let's go. Last one. Alright, at least he hit pretty good there. Alright, so they're down to, let's see, about 15%? Okay. But yeah, depending on your team for this fight is very, very easy or just god-awful, toxic, horrible, horrible fight. I don't know. I got no kind words. Okay, since we have the Squall BT effect, let's take advantage of that for Desch. And let's do this one final time. It isn't going to matter which one I hit. It's just which one do I want to do more damage to. Okay. And let's see if we can get some extra turns off the Squall here. You know what? Yeah, that's good. Let's do it. Let's Rinzo Kukin. Alright, and we're about to get our Arciela back, and we're going to HP Silence Lock them out. Okay, so we're good. We got the Ancient Thunderclap powers here. We're going to do the max damage. And we got our girl Arciela back. I don't care that her EX is up. We have to HP Silence these guys. Does not matter. That's the most important thing we can do right now. Okay, cool. Oh, snap, we got a Rough Divide. We're using it. Alright, last Rough Divide. Gotta do those max damages. Alright. We're gonna Plasma Stroke again. Because again, we're getting that boasted splash damage. Alright, cool. Their HP damage locked out. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything the rest of this fight. Let's knock Wall's Vengeance because we have another turn of HP Silence.
And I'm gonna Renzo. Because I want to kind of keep the HP pretty even. I think you can kill one, and they don't like do anything. But we want to try to kill them pretty evenly. Oh, see, that one actually had lost HP somehow. I don't even know. But we're gonna heal. So check this action out. Because we don't want to kill. But we need to heal. We're going to come over here. We're going to HP heal advance. Make sure we get that perfectly done. Come over here. Use this last plasma stroke. And then we're going to take Arciela's turn. And we're going to do this. I'm pretty sure this is going to kill him, guys. There you go. So that's how you win. You Arciela this shit. I don't blame you. Bring your burst. If you don't have Terra Young, I've seen a lot of people use Pestle and Celeste together as another route. So there you go, 71 turns. Actually, I think I beat this faster than in my practice run. Bam! That's good. That means I've been learning this fight pretty good. Alright, and that's my team layout and everything, and my spheres and everything. I've never sphered my Squall. I probably will get around to that soon. Anyway, guys, thank you, as always, for watching. I hope you have enjoyed what you've seen. Hopefully you've learned a little bit about how Desch and the boards and how this fight goes. And if you have won this LUFENIA fight, feel free in the comments to share the team you used below in those comments. Anyway, thank you again. This has been Aarolei, and until next time, guys, remember to stay cool and happy.